Hey everyone, David Zibel, Master Distiller at the Golani Distillery here. We decided to do some short videos just to give you a little bit of history about who we are, what we're doing. We're going to try to keep the videos short so that they're easy to watch, and we'll go into our production, different products, and so on. So first of all, this is a family distillery which was started by me and my wife in September 2014, after just a couple of months after moving to Israel from Canada. So we moved in July and we started the distillery in September 2014. We decided to do something which would be the best expression of our whiskey. Okay, so we started with home recipes. That means we didn't bring any consultants to build our recipes for us or anything like that. We literally started from scratch with brewing and distilling text knowledge, but we really started our practice we'll say in back of the house. We literally started from home. We decided to do two types of whiskeys, a single grain and a single malt. The single grain is a wheat and barley base because Israel's the land of wheat and barley. So I think those are the two best grains to really represent a local whiskey. And I know everybody wants single malt, so we kind of knew we'd want to do a single malt, with some deeper flavors because the wheat gives a bit of a lighter flavor. So those are the two whiskeys we do here. So the first important step is that every type of whiskey, every new make, is a byproduct of our trial and error from the beginning to the end. So I had actually never tasted a new make until I tasted my own new make, and only after that did I go and taste other new makes to kind of see where I was standing. So the product really started in our backyard, trying different recipes and coming to something that we decided that, okay, this is the direction, this is the flavor profile that we're looking for. So that's step number one. Step number two was realizing that everybody's using similar malts to do their whiskeys when we're talking about commercial distilleries. So we decided to use a mixture of malts. So first of all, the single grain is a mixture of a pale ale and a local Israeli wheat. And then our single malt is a mixture of pale ale, pilsner, and a peated malt. And we're about to add a chocolate and a Munich malt to that to really give us a more of a complex base to start with. So that's the first step. We really decided to focus on every step of the process and do the best we can to really give you our best product. Next, yeast fermentation. So obviously, experimenting with yeast and longer fermentation times. So we're trying to aim for at least a week of fermentation to be able to get a bit of esters and fruity notes and a bit of funk in there. So everything is going through extra long fermentations where usually we're opening our fermentation tanks and allowing some bacteria in to really get a real depth of flavor. So that's step number two. Distillation, we're using extra short stills, which in one of the next videos we'll show you the stills and the equipment. But we're using short stills, full flavor. And then when it comes to the barrels, we decided we're not going for any bourbon or sherry casks. It's just completely, everywhere you turn, that's what you have. And there's so many great bourbon and sherry casks. I don't think I have much to add to that. So we decided to go 100% local recycled casks. What does that mean? Israel's great when it comes to red wine, so we got dry red wine casks We got dessert wine casks, red and white. We've got some brandy casks, and then we have our own new charred oak casks. So, wine is abundant here. We're close to so many wineries. There's no reason for us to be looking to import any type of barrels. So plenty of wine casks. And then the new charred oak was kind of my idea, because we did want to have a certain wood forward, caramel forward, vanilla forward profile. So instead of just bringing in some new charred oak from the US or using an ex-bourbon, we decided to take some old wine casks, shave them down, toast, char, and actually the products I have in front of me, the black is the new charred oak, the vino is the wine oak, the green label is a blend of the two. So that's just to give you guys a little idea of what we're doing here. And in the next videos, we're going to get into more details of the actual processes of the distillery. So thank you for having a look. If this seems interesting for you, share it. Our products are all available at golanispirit.com. We ship worldwide, and cheers.